you can add color, but you can't take away color. Hey family, welcome back to the channel. Of course, I am the Jersey Girl for Life. If you are new here, hey girl, what's up? And if you are returning, thank you for coming back. Today, no, you don't see a handbag yet. The reason for this video, I told the subscriber I would do this video really quick. She sent me an email. She does not want to be disclosed. I am not to say anything too descriptive to basically identify her. It's her own personal question and she wants an answer, and she did not want to ask it in a comment, she said. Okay, she did not want to, I have things highlighted. She did not want to ask it in a comment. She watches several people on YouTube, and it's not anything that she didn't think anyone else could answer. She just wanted my opinion for her own personal reasons. Okay, what those reasons are, I don't know. Hey girl, thanks for the request. I don't mind doing this. It is going to be quick. I'm going to try to make it 10 minutes. This was her question. Hold on. Sorry. Because there was other stuff in the email that has nothing to do with what I'm about to talk about. So here we are down to the question part. Okay. So her question was, Jersey, not saying I'm broke. Girl, we're not broke. You are rich in so many different ways. It's not, bags do not determine. I'm just going to tell you that. Bags do not determine your worth. Please know that, okay? And you know that was in my response to you. Don't ever let anyone make you feel that way. Sometimes, just think of it this way. Would you want to be the woman carrying the $3,000 bag with no sandwich money in it, or barely have sandwich money in it, or can't miss a paycheck? Or would you like to be the young lady that has a decent bag, it's cute, it accentuates you, but you have $3,000 in it, or at least access to $3,000 with your debit card or what have you? So don't let people detect that. You don't know everyone's situation and how they acquire things, and if someone has handed them things, given them things. People have things that are handed down to them. People pass away and somebody had a Louis Vuitton collection, not to use just that brand, but whatever brand you think is luxury and that you cannot get, and you're feeling as though like it's making you feel like you haven't made it. That's not the answer. You can carry a plastic bag. If you know how to rock that, somebody will copy you. Kanye has proven that, okay? He makes the most interesting things, and people like to call interesting things things that are ahead of its time. It's very ahead of our time. But anyway, I digress. The question was, if I have a budget and I'm just getting into handbags. Girl, what in the world? My guys went out to, okay, wait, okay, I don't want to read that part, so sorry. Yeah, okay, so overall, if I have a budget under $1,000 and I've never owned a luxury bag, but I want to own a luxury bag, what designer, aside from Louis Vuitton, because I've been checking and I'm not able to see anything that is worth $1,000 on their website. What? 30? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm skipping there. What designer would you recommend and why? Okay. The designer I would recommend to you, subscriber, or any other designer, it depends what you're going for. It depends what you do for a living. It depends if this bag is going to need to carry over from work, like your professional life, as well as you're going to need to be able to carry this bag out into your social life, meaning on weekends, brunches, date night, and all of that. I'm serious. It matters, because have you ever bought a black shoe, and everyone says black just about goes with everything, right? it still matters the shape of that black shoe. A square-toed shoe is not considered, or it's not as sexy as a pointy-toed shoe when you're wearing, say, wide leg pants. Something about the pointy toe shoe is going to give it a sophisticated look, sexier look, modern look. Sometimes squared off things can age you. So the same thing with your bag. If your bag needs to go from professional to, I also want to use, it needs to be your everything. I love Coach. But the only reason I'm not selecting Coach right now is because Coach does not specialize in additional pouches. Now, what Coach does have, but it will require 2 purchases, they do have Nolitas. They have also the 24s, the 19s, and the 15s. So you can create your pouch. But the reason that I chose the MCM brand and this tote, if this, I only could get one luxury bag, and I didn't want it to be on the higher end of luxury, because believe it or not, people, I'll get into that another time. Brands that you don't consider luxury are luxury. If you look at the history of the company and everything about them, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. So, MCM, let me tell you why I would choose this. One, you're going to get space professionally if you're into carrying a laptop, a tablet, you need folders or anything. This tote is the tote that keeps on giving. Now, you can rock her casually. You can cinch her in to get a different shape. Because remember what I told you, you have to worry about silhouette, because silhouette, style, color, and everything is going to determine if that bag is going to transition for what you need to transition to. So the reason I would try, and I'm going to go on, because also color matters if you really are on a budget and can't get anything else. My reason for choosing this, one, a tote gives you, if you don't really like totes, you can cinch this in and get a total different look so that it doesn't really look like a full-on tote bag. You get what I'm saying? Like, it will give it a different look and look more, I don't know. I don't want to say hobo-ish, like a hobo bag, because hobos really don't, look like that. But you could clamp this in, and nothing's in it, so it's going to be a little hard to get the full on what it will do. I didn't pull it all the way in, but it will give you more like this, right? When I put some things in it and I really cinch it, it will give you this look, right? So that's a lot different than, and I should just have done it, but I can't do it right now. But if you clamp it in like so, you get more of a different style bag. It almost gives you bucket bag. It could give you a different look. It's not going to go that far in. But another reason, my main reason for selecting this is the additional full-size pouch, right? With the full, sorry y'all, my computer keep going on and off. And my other light is in my other filming area. But anyway, this gives you an additional bag. So you literally have 2 bags. You have your full-size daytime bag that you can wear expanded or cinch it in. And then at night, you could grab this out and make this your date night, your brunch, you're catching up with the girls, you're going to the club. Literally, this pouch holds a lot. Transitionally, I think it's bomb.com. Like, I love this piece more than I do the tote, honestly. When I carry this, I carry this more than I do that. This you can turn to a crossbody. You could go onto Amazon. You can order crossbody chains and attach to here and extend this and make this a crossbody. I've done it. Check out some of my videos. You can jazz it up, put some chains here to give it an even, a different look altogether. Okay. Another thing I would tell you to look into is If it's your only one and you need to do professional and casual, you may want to choose this in black rather than cognac. Cognac is their highest sold tote. The cognac color, it's the most popular. It was the most popular when Mary J started wearing it back in the 90s, and no one knew what the heck, MCM, that really was like, you didn't even see a lot of regular people wearing it unless they were rappers or cousins of rappers and all of that. So MCM has been around a very, very long time. Some people will associate it with a more urban look sometimes, but I've seen people in corporate rocking it, and it depends on your look, your hair, your ensemble, how you're carrying it. Believe me, you make the bag don't make you. So you can't get caught up in saying, oh, cognac, oh, that, it looks hood. You're going to hear everything. I've heard things that you just really be like, did you just say that? So anyhow, what I'm saying to you, if it needs to be corporate and you don't want to feel as though if it's giving you feeling of a roundaway girl look or it's too urban, whatever, go for black. Black, you can't go wrong. Professionally, it's going to look professional. On top of that, it will go with probably a lot more things than a cognac, even though this is considered a neutral, that this, you can just about see anyone rocking this with any color and it doesn't look terribly off, unless it really is, they have it on like with light pink. I mean, that is, they're on two different spectrums. So with black, you can always, I feel as though you can add color, but you can't take away color. If this was black and I was rocking black and pink, I could add a pink pom-pom. I can add a pink strap. If my bag was trimmed in pink and I was wearing red, I cannot take away this pink because the trim is already in red. So I can't take away color, but I can add color. When you're in that position, always go safe with your normal neutrals, which is your blacks, your taupes, your browns, your tans. This cognac is a safe color, but not 100% safe if you truly can't buy anything else and you still want to rock, say, your fall colors, your spring colors, your winter colors. If you need to rock this all year round, I would say get this in black. They do have it's a lighter, like a vanilla color as well. I don't think it's that cute. I would never buy it. But if that's your thing, sorry for the printer, guys. I am in my office / beauty room, and so we're printing some things. But that's my answer. I hope this was helpful for you. That's just my God honest opinion. If I could not get any other luxury bag and I didn't want to go like severely high end, MCM, don't get me wrong, MCM have their bags that's way super up there in several thousand. It's not these canvas bags. They have leather bags and things like that, as all brands do, because Coach does as well, which is what I was attempting to go into earlier in the conversation, but this is not about that. I would say grab you one of these. I preferably like to go directly to the fashion house themselves. Mine came directly from MCM, but you also can go to where did I get that one? Or maybe it was my Boston bag that was directly from MCM. You also can go to Nordstrom's, but you have to be careful because your benefits are always not the same when you buy through third-party sites. So you can always go to MCM, maybe if something happens and, get things replaced and they give you a new bag. Sometimes if you're getting it from a third-party site or a third-party seller, it's final sale, or there's just not a lot of things that they can do for you. Sometimes they can in 30 days, okay? So, that, of course, you ask about prior to purchasing. but sometimes you also get them cheaper because they run their own sales. So, if you're really trying to save, you definitely want to do that. Check your Nordstrom racks and Nordstroms themselves. Where else have I seen? A couple places. Sometimes Saks Fifth Avenue. So I hope I answered your question. That would be my answer. My next choice would be Coach. Grabbing maybe a tote and a Nolita if you needed to get two looks out of it. And if not, if you're not a tote girl, then I would probably grab something with a silhouette of a YSL. Simply because YSL, along with the Coach, not Coach, the Chanel flat bag, amongst the rich and the non-rich, you will see those bags dressed up and dressed down. Certain silhouettes you can dress up, dress down. I've seen people with kicks on, sweatsuits and everything with a Chanel flat bag. It's on Atlanta Housewives all the time. It's about how you rock it. It's about your style. You make the bag don't make you. And I hope that answered your question. And of course, you can always email me again. And for anybody that wants to chime in or add a bag that you may suggest to her, she will read. She will not respond because, of course, then I might as well have said the person's name. And it's not embarrassment. I get what some people mean. Social media has got to a point where we have a lot of keyboard bullies. People say things to you in the comments and stuff that they just wouldn't say in your face, and it's unnecessary actually. So I totally understand. It's, she's secure where she is in her life, but I get what she means. That's why everything is not for social media. So I hope I answered your question, girl. And if you have any questions about that bag or anything else, and if I come up with any other suggestions, and I definitely, I'll hit you up directly. But for the community, if you would like to chime in, this is a great time since so many of us buy so many bags, so many of us love different brands. Chop it up and help your girl out. So, guys, I always tell you, be better to yourself tomorrow than you were today. And y'all know it's never goodbye. I'll see y'all later. Jesus talking now. I know you heard that. Take a second look and you gonna replay all of that. What you here for? I guess the crazy.